Indeed, greetings unto you, my beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me on another video here today again. I really appreciate your presence. If you enjoy what it is I'm doing here, consider liking the video, consider subscribing, and do leave a comment. I try and answer every single one of them. Let's go live. Woo-wee! Ooh, it was another very good day. Absolutely profound, absolutely amazing, absolutely filled with love and of conscious attention to love and to the love inside of myself. Never in my life have have I been on a video call with someone for like 8 hours in a day. It felt surreal. Doesn't feel real. Doesn't feel real at all. But as some of you may know, I'm trying to now, like literally since yesterday. So I guess it's a little bit a little bit stupid for me to imagine you to know, but I want you all to know that I want to set an intention for every single one of these streams, not only for the things I do in these streams, but also for the stream themselves. So I'm going to pick a little, something worth saying out loud out of this little booklet I have here. And my intention is for good information today. Where is it I want to read from? Is it this one? Okay. Phew. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so, boo, you scared me, Lane. How dare you, my friend? So, I want to start these streams with something worth saying out loud. And, like, it's a little bit long, this one I want to read right now. But if you want to, try and say it out loud. Maybe reverse the video or go back and try and say this out loud, because I believe it's so profound. When someone asks you, "Who are you?" answer this: "I am the extension of love and form. I have never been born, and I will never taste death. I am infinite and eternal. I shine forth as a sunbeam to the sun. I am the effect of God's love, and I stand before you to love you, my friends. I stand before you to love you." When someone asks you, "Who are you?" answer this: "I am the extension of love and form. I have never been born, and I will never taste death. I am infinite and eternal. I shine forth as a sunbeam to the sun. I am the effect of God's love, and I stand before you to love you, my friends." How profound is that piece of information, man? It even brings tears to my eyes, but it's tears of happiness. I don't even feel like it's giving me a little bit of a hiccup. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for sharing the space with me. It's a beautiful day. I didn't dance this morning. You could call it synchrodestiny, if you will. Basically, it started off, I still woke up at 5, like I do every morning. And I like instantly realized that my daughter, so let me give you some more context, just backtrack a little bit. Basically, my room is outside of the house. So then at night, when we lock the house, I have to have my own key to get back into the house. But if I forget my key inside of the house when I unlock it for myself in the mornings, because I wake up before everyone else, I kind of left my key this morning in the house. So instantly I was like, oh man, I wouldn't be able to have my tea before dancing this morning. Guess it's okay. It's not really caffeinated tea, it's just it's nice to have while I kind of wake up. So I was like, oh well, guess no tea. So I set up my stream, or like at least the stand for my stream and everything, and I kind of get ready, and I like get dressed and stuff, and I go to my computer room to go and fetch my phone, because it's like it has to wirelessly charge, doesn't charge of a cable anymore. It's like it's port broke, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter that much, I guess. So I basically go to my computer room to go find my phone, and I don't see it where I put it every single day on the little wireless charger to charge. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess my phone is inside the house. So I like literally break in to my own house. I actually take my freaking camera stand, and I like extend it, and I like grab at the keys and I pull it closer to the door and I get it eventually, and I unlock the door. I go inside and I find my phone, and as soon as I press the power button, it's like dead, like doesn't even power on. I was like, oh, okay. So I guess I'm not streaming this morning, even though I desperately wanted to. Guess I'm. Whew, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. So yeah, I didn't stream this morning, but I also had a date. Yeah, I had a date with a very beloved of mine. So I was like kind of on the fence about how I was feeling about it. I was like, I wasn't that, upset about not being able to stream. So yeah, basically had a call with her, and the call lasted like 8 hours. 8 hours and 20 minutes to be exact, but yeah. So here I am after having a conversation with someone the whole day. I feel maybe today would be the day I get the most words I've ever said in my entire life, because I've never, not even in person, been able to talk to someone for that long. Like, it boggles my mind. Doesn't make sense. What do you talk about for 8.5 hours? How do you talk about things for 8.5 hours? I don't know, but it happened. It happened. Thank you, my friend. Big love to you as well. Play Freebird. Is it a mobile game? I don't play too many mobile games, my friend. Thank you for sharing love and light. Thank you for receiving love and light and sharing that love and light right back. Hey, Ryan. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all well. We are, friend. I hope we all are well. Thank you for being here, my friend. Bless you, my friend. Thank you. How did the date go? It went really well. It went really, really well, friend. Felt very secure, could share information. I feel so open. I feel so extremely open. Feel so just safe in the space, Never before. So, like, I'm also, like, wary of sharing too much, because I respect what it is we have so much, but I also know that it's my soul's purpose to share and to love. So I'm feeling a little bit at a crossroads of how much I want to say and how much I want to share about it. But basically, the gist I can give you is the fact that, and I'm going to tell you this, and maybe only this, it's the fact that for a very long time, with my sexuality and with the way I saw, self-indulgence, let me say it that way, I think that's the best way to say it. It was also always something that I didn't approve of in myself, and it was something I kind of shied away from as a being, as in I didn't want to admit to myself that it was something that I definitely did not want to admit it to anyone else, and definitely did not want to be open and express those parts of myself. And like, sexuality isn't the be all and end all of our world, obviously, but I think it definitely is a very real part of it. And for the first time ever, I've been able to be myself and to not feel any judgment, any guilt, any resentment, any doubt whatsoever when it comes to my sexual expression, and being able to say things that you can be shy about. And instead of that feeling of shy, like, why do we get shy about things like that? Is it fear that the person might laugh at us, or is it a judgment of the self that you shouldn't be talking about the things that it is you're talking about? I'm not exactly sure why it is we have the shyness towards our sexualities, but I feel it is definitely something that we're hindering ourselves with. Like, we're literally handicapping ourselves by not allowing ourselves to express ourselves fully, not allowing ourselves to feel the things that it is we're supposed to be feeling. And yeah, It's surreal. It feels unreal to me that this is something that I've conquered within my. Maybe I'm just being full of shit. All right, I shouldn't be. I shouldn't curse, but maybe I'm just being full of nonsense. Like as soon as you think you have it figured out, you know that you have a long way until you have it figured out, right? But yeah, it feels good, my friends. It feels good to express myself in in every sense of the term, to allow myself to be, and not to judge myself for wanting to, if that makes any sense. I think it makes sense. My friends, I believe that you understand me. You have such beautiful minds. Oh, I think I missed a few comments. I did. Oh man, my hair is tickling me again. And like, it seems there's something in the air again. I'm a little bit snuffy. Do excuse my little sniffs every now and then. I hope it's not too bothersome. Man, this joint feels a little bit flopsy, but I love it nonetheless. There we go. There we go. There we go. Little bit flimsy. I think I didn't add enough pressure when rolling it around the Garrick, so I'm just gonna pull it back a little bit and add some tension to it. That was a good sneeze. I'm happy that you appreciated my sneeze, friend. Maybe there will be one day a sneezing compilation. Man, I feel so good. I feel so good. I feel just feel free, my friends. I want you to feel free with me. That's a chunky call. Yeah, just a casual 8 hours. 8 hours on the what's it called? Rounded down. 8 hours on the rounded down number. Just casual. So what's you're saying is you've lived up to you're lived up to your eyeballs. So what you're saying is you're lived up to your eyeballs. I don't know what that means, but yes, I feel like that's exactly what I'm saying, my friend. But I guess I don't know what I'm saying. Freebird is Linyard Skinyard song. Is that how I say that? Lane, please do correct me, my friend. I've never actually read that word. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you, Javan. Welcome, my beloved friend. I think, I have a few messages to answer, friends. I was a little bit busy today, but when I'm editing my video, I'll be sure to answer every single one of your messages and comments on the YouTube channel as well. As I try and do, as long as I can, I will give everything. Everything. Like, literally everything. Until I'm dead. Which I hope is not soon. But until I'm dead, I will give all of myself to this beautiful world and to all of you beautiful people. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me, my beloved friends. Thank you. I really appreciate all of your presences. I really appreciate all of the love that you have been sharing with me as well, with this time in my life, with this transition. It's profound to see how much love there is. It's so profound. Good morning, Lane, Kwarty, and Javad, and Top Gear. Thank you for being so friendly, Ryan, and so welcoming to all of our friends in chat. Thank you, Tango, for the silver, my friend. Do any of you guys know or think that that Teth make rolling papers with designs on them? Know or think? I don't know if that is the brand that you're talking about, Lane. I'm not sure, but I don't think it's a great idea to have rolling papers with designs on them, because there aren't a lot of inks that are technically good for you to smoke. So, in my personal opinion, I wouldn't recommend that you smoke, dyed papers or papers with designs on them. But I guess I shouldn't be smoking at all, so yeah. Maybe it's still fine. Maybe it's okay every now and then. Maybe I'm just being duality in its in its essence. If so, I want some. There we go. I thought so. Couldn't tell if you were reading something or about to roll one, or reading something. I was reading something at the start of the stream, but now I'm rolling one. So maybe because of the way the stream looked before you clicked on it, maybe it like saved one of my first frames, which means it saved some of that book, or at least me holding the book. I'm going to read every single one of the quotes from that on day 111 of these streams. I'm going to be sharing all of the information that I've gained. So, man, I have about half of the time left that I've spent this year doing this to complete this book. I think I have enough time. How many of our friends will be there to listen? Because it's probably going to be just me reading things out of the book stream. So maybe I won't do it for this stream, but maybe I will. Actually, I probably have to now that I've set the intention to do it on 111. So many things in my head at the moment. I feel like I'm just like thinking about a million things. I've seen a berry flavor with berries on them papers. Yeah, I've seen them as well. Like the ones I've seen was strawberry flavor with strawberries on the paper, but it's not really a design. It's just kind of like strawberries every now and then. Like I think maybe what Lane was talking about was more like a mandala or something on the rolling paper. It would be really fucking cool. Sorry for cursing. It would be really flippin' cool. It would be really cool. It would just be really cool, and I would like to see this as well. But I don't think they would be good for you. Rather, maybe if they were made out of like different types of paper, but both being paper. Or just I have so like the problem as well with knowing things about this universe is that you kind of get confronted with choices, and the choices that you have to make in every single moment are kind of implicative, is that the word, on the rest of the choices that you will make. And the thing is, I know smoking is bad for me. I know it's bad for me. It's not good for your lungs. Your lungs, well, like technically as well, like I have to say this first, there is some anti-inflammatory properties with smoking certain things, especially like smoking the million herb actually is prescribed to people who have very bad coughs, and it kind of stops their coughing, which is kind of trippy. So not all things in smoking it is bad. I think it's an intention and especially a frequency thing. I don't smoke a lot, so I feel like I have it kind of under control. But maybe I'm just trying to jinx myself into not feeling bad about it. Berry flavored paper sounds amazing. They are amazing, Lane, but they're only amazing when you lick them. That's the only time you'll ever taste the flavors. When you smoke them, they don't really taste like anything. Hey, Merman! Hello, divine friend from the mountains of North Carolina. I've read your message, Mr. Merman, but I've not responded to it just yet, friend. I'm trying to remember your wife's name. I feel like it was Fiona. Is that what you said? Maybe. But I'm so happy for you, my friend. Merman, I don't know if I'm allowed to share this information, Merman. Do, bonk me over the head if I wasn't supposed to. But Merman is also in love at the moment, and he tells me that he grows more and more in love with his loved one every single day, and it makes me so happy. It makes me so excited. I can't wait to do the exact same. It's beautiful weather today for the first time in weeks, but it is 9 degrees. Degrees Celsius, friend, because 9 degrees Celsius sounds kind of lit. Not too cold, but not warm either. Yeah, like cherry, strawberry, blueberry. I've also seen root beer and cotton candy, but they didn't have any designs. Okay, that's kind of curious. The ones that I've seen have designs on them. Juicy J's. I use grape flavor. Definitely recommend. There we go. You have some recommendations now, Lane. You got any Doge? I do. Eva! Here comes my Doge. Komiso. Komi. Komiso, Millie. Komiso. Here she is. Komiso. Oh, don't spaz too much. Watch on my leafy dog. Watch on my wolf dog. Watch on my wolf dog is. Oh, she's a sweetheart. This is my Doge. At least the Doge that comes when I call. You can stay here if you want to. You're probably gonna go back to your couch. I thought so. Love you, my wolf. Leafio. Leafio, I love you. Or love you, technically. Just love you. If you want to say Ak is Leafio, I love you. Ak. Ak is I in Afrikaans. Dude, where are you? I'm in South Africa, my friends. Outdoors? Yeah, well, technically. What does outdoors mean? Does it mean I'm outside of doors? Then yes. Yes, I'm outdoors, my friend. Lynyrd Skynyrd. Okay. Basically an American rock band. Worth a listen. Send me links, homie. Please. Please do send me links. You look like a hippie, but not a soft hippie. You feel me? I guess. What does a soft hippie implicate? Does it mean that I'm a hard hippie? And is hard as in I'm abrasive? Or as in I'm strong? Or as in I'm very hippie? Or like I'm not sure, but I like it either way, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for sharing some love with me. Ever since I learned the acronym for hippie, at least the made up one, I guess. All acronyms are made up, aren't they? That hippie stands for highly intellectual person pursuing inner enlightenment. Huh? It's kind of an interesting way to look at a hippie. I too would recommend. You're probably recommending the Lynyrd Skynyrd. I definitely will go and check them out. Another day, another melt. Yeah, melt more and 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 more until forever. Do you believe in God, bro? Yes, friend. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, my friend. Where are you? I'm in South Africa. God doesn't exist. My friend, without God's existence, you also don't have existence. Yeah. If it wasn't for the source animating you right now, you would cease to be. You don't exist. There we go. We have someone in chat that agrees. What do you do for work? I'm a creator, my friend. I'm a creator. Actively, constantly creating. Hey, I'm down to watch and hang while you do whatever. I'm down for whatever you want to be here for, my friend. Thank you so much. I hope to be able to take you all over the freaking world, do everything, experience everything, and have you experience it with me. That is my ultimate dream for all of us here together. Hey, I'm down to watch. Thank you, my friend. Again, Ryan, I really appreciate it, my friend. I mentioned you on yesterday's stream, actually, dude. I noticed that you weren't here. These choices define you. Joint looks good, man. Thank you, my friend. I'm happy that you approve. It's bad for us, but we just don't care. Sometimes we don't, yeah. You're probably talking about my rant about the smoking thing. I think a lot of the time, we don't care that things are bad for us. And I feel like that has reaching implications, not only to the stuff we consume. Well, technically, we're only ever consuming, no matter what it is, unless we're creating, right? But like we do things for ourselves or to ourselves sometimes, even though we know it's bad for us, because we gain some temporary, dopamine off of it, and it's like, it's kind of nice right now, but it's probably not going to be nice for future me. But you're not thinking about future me, you're thinking about right now. Is it raining? I see drops. No, it shouldn't be raining. Wonder. Am I tripping out? I just felt a drop on my arm as well. You're gonna be high as a kite after this. My friend, I'm already high as a kite without having to smoke anything. So I think you are absolutely right. There are a lot of things that are bad for our bodies, but as long as you acknowledge that it is bad and are fine with it, I'd say it's allowed. Yeah, Like that's the thing as well. Like we do allow some things. I feel like even though people know alcohol is bad for them, they're still allowing that into their bodies as well. And I don't have a problem directly with alcohol, and I don't want to be negative about alcohol, if you want to say it in that way. But I feel like it's definitely something that is abused, definitely something that is worse for you in the long run than most things actually are that we do frequently. There is somebody behind you. Yes, my friend, all of you are behind me. And I feel it, I actively see it. I love you so, so much, my friends. Thank you for being here. Cute Doge, thank you, friend. That Popper's eyes. Isn't it like surrealistic? She has such human eyes. Feels like it's one of my best friends. She has so much love in her little eyes and her heart and the way that she expresses herself. I love your dog. She loves you as well, my friend. If you were to be here, she'd probably wag her tail, jump up on you, ask for pets, I can guarantee. Thank you for the hugs, my friend. Good night, beautiful people. You're going to bed? You probably must be living in Australia or somewhere in the Asia countries. But good night, my lovely friend. Peace to you as well. Oh, poppers. Yeah, isn't it cute? Autocorrect. Good morning. Oh, okay. I was about to say, my friend. I was like, man, I don't really get too many Australian viewers in chat, so it was kind of a surprise to me. Thank you for the helpful, my friend. I really appreciate it. Glad you're staying. Thank you, Ryan. I'm also glad Toasty is staying. Doge? Yeah, Doge, my friend. Dogebin. I see your name is Dogebin. Good morning, Katie. Katie says, morning, everyone. I had some catching up to do this morning. Missed you all. Melt is love. So amazing and happy for you. Melt is in love. So amazing and happy for you. How is everyone? Whew, I feel we are all doing very well. I don't know if it's applicable. I hope that all of you are very well. I hope that you're sharing love with all of us and that you are happy to be in the space with all of us. I lived in a hippie commune, not what people perceive. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, friend. Like, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Give me some more context. I think they didn't care. It was all an illusion. Is that what you like perceive them to be, or was it bad for that reason? Because I feel like sure, as a hippie, you can be very careless or carefree, but I like at least in my personal opinion, I care so much that I realize that it doesn't help for me to worry. So I believe there's a difference about worrying about things and caring about things. I think it's pointless to worry about things, but we should always care about things. I just met the creator. Good, my friend. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you for sharing that information with us. I'm doing well today. How are you? Oh, Ryan, I'm happy that you're doing well, my friend. Stephanie is the precious girlfriend. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know where I came on Fiona, but Stephanie, thank you so much for sharing with us, Merman. You are a beautiful soul, my friend. Hey, Katie, I'm doing well. We got a lot of snow on my part of Michigan. How about you? I'm also kind of curious. Like, I wonder if the snowfall kind of differentiates, because once there was like rain, like it was like hoying rain near my computer room, and I was like, this rain is kind of nice. And I walked through the house, and I stood here, and it wasn't raining here, and I was like, that's kind of odd. I feel like I'm lying to myself. What's your favorite munchy snacks? Biltong, my friend. Biltong. It's like almost like beef jerky, but it's exponentially better. Melt more, melt more, melt more, melt more. He is the man. He melts your pain away. Give me more, give me more. He makes my day much better. My friend, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your... Is it a little poem? I feel it's a little poem. Your little piece of divine expression. I really appreciate you being here. You make my day better as well. Still working on the rhyme. There we go. It is a rhyme. I thought so. Damn, didn't know hippie was an acronym. Yeah, now you do, friend. Maybe we've made it an acronym. I don't think it might be an actual acronym, but this is just something I heard very recently on a Skylife video, and it kind of stuck. I'm great. Had a great weekend. I'm so happy to hear that, Katie. Is the God you believe in from a book, or so search for God on your own? My God is not from a book, my friend. God can never be contained in a single book. It's a it's a little bit difficult for him to be. Can't even be contained in our minds, my friend. The only way to truly find God is through your own path, through your own life, and just through knowing. Yeah, you should allow yourself to know. Congrats, Stephanie and Meldmore. Hi, Merman. No, 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 no. It's not. Her name is not Stephanie, my friend. Stephanie is Merman's girlfriend. Morning Lane. We didn't get hits. Hits. Didn't get much up here in the north. For once, happy Monday to everyone. Thank you, Katie. Happy Monday to you as well, my beloved friend. Uh, da 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 da. My best friend was a hippie, lived in a commune. No one stopped him or supported him when he died because of drugs. They ignored him and he died. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. But at the end of the day, that was his choice, you know. I think, like, obviously, especially people who have a drug problem usually form that drug problem because of trauma that they experience within their own lives. And like I believe, like, and it's, I hope that you realize that this is something that I truly believe at the core of my existence, that we should be there for each other, and we should reach out to each other, and we should talk to each other, and we should live there, live here, I should say, rather, to be there for each other. And I'm so sorry to hear that your friend died of drugs. That's a terrible fate for anyone. But now I want to say this as well, and it might be harsh, it might be hurtful, and it's not my intention at all. But all, all of experience is exactly as it was intended to be. He, in his divine will, in his divine purpose, wanted to die of drugs. Like, it sounds hectic, my friend, and it's not. I'm not saying this like from any place of like disrespect or hatred or like trying to hurt you. I'm just trying to like enlighten you to the fact that we are the creators of our reality, and that is exactly the reality he created for himself. It's tragic. It's tragic that he died as young as he did, because he probably did die young. It's tragic that he left people behind that probably loved him very much, but he will still live on, friend. Like, he doesn't really die. His body might have, but he didn't. And you will forever remember him as well. And you'll also learn, as I am now learning, from those experiences. Watched a kalimba player last night in sessions when you weren't dancing. Thought it was you for like 10 minutes. I'm sorry, Merman. I'm sorry you got bamboozled. But yes, maybe it was me. At least one divine individualized expression of me, right? I've never heard the hippie acronym. That's amazing. There you go, friend. It kind of gives you some new perspective, huh? Highly intellectual person pursuing inner enlightenment. Double the love. Double the love. Yeah. No, it's okay, my friend. Don't worry about the double comments. I only have to read them once. Who cares? We all care, my friend. We all care. How much land do you have there in SA? I have no land whatsoever, my friend. My dad, however, does have like 500 acres of land. Is that the number? Yeah, 500 acres of land. Yeah, even here in Ontario, Canada, I'm getting about 30 centimeters today. Like, that's a lot of snow, dude. That's a lot of snow. Good to see you, man. Wanted to share some positivity in my life. I've been following a much better diet and sleeping better for the last week, and I already feel like a brand new person. Oh yeah, ding 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 ding. I wish I had a little bell to ring for you, my friend, because that's absolutely sick, Captain. That's so sick, my friend. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy that you're respecting your body, respecting your sleep, respecting your mind in doing all of these things. And I'm not at all surprised that you feel like a brand new person. Mm. Too busy to stick around this morning, but I wanted to stop by and wish everyone here an amazing Monday. Thank you, Maples. You're probably already gone, my friend, but thank you so much for sharing your love with us. I really appreciate it. Mondays are so underrated. Mondays kind of give you the opportunity to really take your week by the like. I feel like anything I want to say sounds violent, and I don't want to sound violent. To embrace your Monday with a hug. You embrace your week with a hug, or empower yourself in your week by embracing your Monday with a hug. There we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Captain, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you as well, Captain. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being yourself. Why, as pure as you seem to be, is weed such a significant part of your streams? Why not do this without drugs? My friend, I'm doing most of this without drugs. It's not about the weed for me. Basically, like the reason that I kind of partake of weed in these streams is because I've set an intention to only smoke after 4:20 in the day, and because I'm only smoking after 4:20 in the day, and I happen to stream after 4:20 or between 4 and 4:20 in the day. I start streaming. It just happens to fall into place like this. As I've mentioned in one of the streams as well, I think by next year, when I'm going to be, I want to still be making this content, and I ideally, I would love to make this content every single day, and I would like to travel the world making this type of content. Then I probably will completely leave the weed behind, even though uh, of having ever thought of having a Zoom and having fans dance with you. Like not really as a genuine thought. Like let me start a Zoom thing and then dance together. Not really like that, but I encourage all of the. I don't want to call them fans either. Maybe friends. Like I can imagine all of us friends dancing together when it is I'm dancing. Weed is a universal translator. Maybe it could be. I'm kind of curious. Like, imagine if we had aliens over. I would love to smoke a joint of an alien. If it doesn't kill them, like I hope it doesn't kill them. I hope it can just affect their brain the way it would affect mine. Imagine how cool would it be to smoke space weed if it doesn't kill you. That's the thing. Well, I feel like I missed so much. My bad, Stephanie and Merman. Much love. You haven't missed anything, Katie. You're here with us right now. You just extrapolated information. It's completely okay. Yo, if you haven't lit up by the time you see this comment, you should light up, man. Yeah, you're right, Lane. I'm lighting up, dude. I'm lighting up. But before I do, I have to set an intention for why it is I want to smoke this today. I feel it's a little bit cheesy, but I want to smoke to be the expression of love. That is our thing worth saying today. Whew. Yeah, I want to smoke this to become aware that I can be the expression of love. Thank you, Lane, for encouraging me to light that, man. I really appreciate you, friend. Mm. Let's not burn my hair in the process. Yes, we had trauma that he never dealt with. Yesterday was his 1 year anniversary. I should have went with him back to the commune, but they gave it to him. No, 44 lived on a commune for 20 years. He lived a full life of experience. It was his time. Yeah, that sounds about right, my friend. That sounds about right. Like 44 years of experience. Like 44 is a very significant number to me as well. So maybe he wanted to die exactly at the age of 44. Melt more, melt more, melt more, my friend. Melt more indeed. Melt more into being. He was too good for this world. You remind me of him, other than he had dreadlocks. Thank you, friend. I'm honored to be seen in his image. Know that we have the capacity, and I don't think we're too good for this world, in your words. I understand what it is you're saying when you say that, but I feel people that are too good for this world need to make this world good. That's their jobs. That's why they were put on this planet. That's why they were made so significant and so special, so that they may change this planet. Thank you for the hugs, Captain. I would hug you as well, my friend. I'm so proud of you. Ring the bell. Yeah, ding-a-ling-a-ling. I love Mondays. It's my day off. My day all to myself. That's so nice, my friend. It's interesting that you have Mondays off. What? No. I wanted to ask you what is it you do, but I almost said I don't care, but that's also not true. I feel it doesn't carry significance. Um, I hope that some of you have realized as well that, at least in the way that I talk to people, I very, very, very rarely ask someone what it is they do as a job, because it's something that I've recognized like a while ago within myself and within society, that we kind of ask people what it is they do so that we can kind of gauge how much respect we should have for them. And it's very toxic. It's very fucking toxic. And every single time someone asks me, what is it I do for a job? I always wonder what it is their intention is. Because not everybody is being toxic and asking that question, obviously. Or, you know, knowing that that question in itself is producing toxicity within them. Am I making sense? But sometimes people just want something to talk about. And sometimes people can have mutual things to talk about based on what jobs it is they do. So it's not all bad. I just feel we should ask people rather what is it they love doing, or yeah, just that instead of asking someone what job do you do or what do you do for a living, ask them what do you love doing. I think you'll gain a lot more soul and a lot more experience from what a person or who a person actually is. I tried to heal his trauma with love, but then he left and I wasn't there. I'm sorry, my friend. I know that must be extremely painful, but you should also realize that it's not your job to fix anyone. And that's something that sounds very selfish, and it's quite the opposite actually, in my opinion, because when you realize it's not your job to fix people, you allow yourself to kind of love yourself truly and fully for the person that you are, instead of what you can do for other people. Like, obviously, and it's something that I'm a big believer in, is to help people. But I would not have been able to help people, not even for a second, if I didn't start with myself first, my friend. So I want to tell you, and I want to encourage you to forgive yourself, my friend. You're not the reason your friend passed away. You're not the reason you are hurting. Like, the external world has a lot of stuff happening in it, but it can all be seen as perfectly neutral. Only when you apply a mindset or a duality to it is when it gains some sort of duality, when it becomes either negative or positive. I finally caught another 420 stream. Feels like it's been forever. Hope you're all doing well. Hey, Bold School. Bold School was actually the first one this morning to make sure that I'm okay, because I didn't stream. Bold School and Merman were the two ones that made sure I was okay, not streaming this morning. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you for reaching out to me. Thank you for caring, and thank you for being here with us now, Bold School. Take my energy. Taking it all, my friend. You should think of calling yourself a peaceful warrior instead of a hippie. I don't call myself anything, friend. It's usually people that call me things. I usually just kind of entertain the idea for a second, like the acronym hippie. meaning what I think it means, but I don't call myself anything, friend. I am. Nothing need to be said afterwards. I am, friend. Are you having a conversation with yourself? No, friend, I'm having a conversation with you. With you right now. Welcome. What's your name? Soul Reap? Welcome, Soul Reap. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this space with us. Melkmore, what is it that you would say you do? I am actively evolving my consciousness for the betterment of all of humanity. Actively bettering my consciousness for the betterment of all of humanity. Yeah, I think that is what I'm doing, or what it is I do. True, you are right. When he died, I met all of these people that he changed their lives, hundreds that he saved, lots of teens that he met that were alone on the streets, that he gave a place to stay, and he literally changed their lives. You see, my friend, he then in his life made exactly the contributions and the positive change, the love that he was supposed to. And I'm very grateful for him as well. I will message you my answer about my job, because your explanation about people asking makes sense. I don't mind telling you. I love you, friend. I love you so much. I care, obviously, what it is you do. And I hope you really enjoy what it is you do, my friend. That is the only hope I have for you. Getting cult leader vibes. I get that a lot as well, my friend. But I am just a kid, dude. Just a kid sitting on a cushion, smoking a joint, having conversations with friends. That's all I am. That's all I am in this moment right now. But the being that resides inside of all of us is so much more. I don't know you, and I didn't know your friend, but I'm sending love your way. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for sending love, my friend. That's beautiful and pure, sending you love. Thank you as well, Javan. I appreciate you, my friend. Yep, I have realized that just in the past month. Yeah, sorry, when you mentioned hippie, it totally triggered me, because hippie was our lives. I understand completely, my friend. And you get to be triggered here. You get to share the things that you feel. You get to express yourself completely and divinely. I don't take any offense. I just share what comes up in my consciousness based on what comes up in your consciousness. Send some love over here. Might hit you in a bit, my friend. But I'm sending you a whole bunch of love. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, prestigious match. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here with us, friend. Thank you for joining us in the space, as always. Are you comfortable talking about God more, or is it a topic not fit for stream? I used to be a very religious person, no longer. I am only spiritual now. If God created this unfathomably, I had a bug on me, unfathomably complex chemical and vibrational ballot and put me in it, I need to dance on my own to find God. Yeah, friend. So I used to be religious as well. I guess you can say. I grew up in a Christian household. My father, my mother, and my family, I guess all of them are still Christians. But I have kind of grown into the knowing that we are as drops separating themselves from the infinite ocean. So that is what God is to me. It's this infinite source of love and creative energy, and we are extensions of that love and creative energy. I choked myself a little bit. A peaceful warrior indeed, friend. And it's very interesting that you say that as well, because it's it's one of the sacred geometry cards I pull as well. The peaceful warrior holds a bunch of arrows, like outwards, kind of, giving up all weapons, giving up all hate. You're a person with feelings. Please don't be sorry when they come up. We're here to share and support one another. Yes, friend. Yes, exactly. hippies don't get triggered. uh, anyone can get triggered, my friend. Getting triggered is just something coming up in your field of consciousness that you feel is offensive to your field of consciousness, and that is technically what getting triggered is, right? I need to dance in my own to find God. Yeah. Vessel! Shh. I need to dance. Yeah. Thank you for the timeless beauty, my friend. Katie, I really appreciate it. God bless you. God bless you too, my friend. Doge to the moon. Doge to the moon indeed, my friend. I wonder how far it has grown. Love and light going your way. Thank you, Lane. Thank you for sharing as well. Did you invest in Doge though? No, I didn't, friend. I didn't invest in Doge. Please send positive vibes to Dogecoin. I have, friend. Have you ever made a huge mistake? Felt broken inside? Very recently, I did actually, friend. I did. It happens. It's okay. It's supposed to happen. Everyone loves a Doge. Law of attraction. We can manifest this to become a global currency. Hallo mama.
Hallo mijn liefje.
Wat doen we maar?
Ik wijs voor jou wat ik gekocht heb.
Extreem.
Ja.
Dat is mooi. Breng dat maar. Maar kan het niet. My mom is showing me clothes that she bought. So, like, since we're getting interrupted, I guess I have to interrupt all of us. Look at this. You like it? Maybe it will be a shirt I'll wear one of these days. Here's a tank top as well. I do like this one. Look at this. Look at this. Nice. It's a faded one.
Ombre.
Excuse me, ombre. I don't like this one.
No.
No, I don't know what summer days is supposed to mean. I don't want to get dazed. I want to get lit. Dank je, mama. Nee, niet die tanktop, dank je. Dank je, mama. The currency of love. Yeah, the currency of love is going to be the only thing that truly prospers, my friend. Thanks, Pete. Thanks to you, my friend. God is within all of us and everything. Yes, there we go. This pear I'm about to eat looks like a thick booty. I thought you guys would like to know. I hope you enjoy your thick booty pear, Lane. Sounds like a quite scrumptious one. I haven't had a pear in forever. It's been long. How long has it been? I didn't have any pears in China. Did I? I don't think I did, so it's been more than 2 years since I had a pear, actually. Are you sure I'm not a peach? Oh, it's not a peach. Usually the peaches are the ones that look like thick booties, right? Thanks for the laugh, Lane. Tear that pear up. How did you integrate after your experience? By living, friend. By living and allowing myself to learn from myself. We are all Godwin's women, built like pears, lol. What? Christian is a good base. Remember, Peter, a simple man, no godly origins, walked on water. Jesus told him the power is within. Yeah, it's true, my friend. The power is within. You can't buy it. You can't sell it. You can't steal it. You can only earn it, my friend. You can only earn it. Struggling with self-worth, bro. I do as well sometimes, friend. I think it's something that we have to identify and realize within ourselves. And when you realize truly and wholly that you are divine, and you have the capacity to create, and that you don't have a choice in anything other than to create, you realize that you can create self-worth for yourself as well, my friend. The Way of a Peaceful Warrior is a good book to read. You know what's trippy? That you should say that? I'm already reading 2 books by 2 different authors that starts with the way of and then something. So now I probably have to go and read your The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, my friend. My friends do call me a paladin, so I think I already am, friend. It tastes like a weird peach. Okay, that's kind of interesting, actually. That is off topic. Enough about the thick pear. Share your thick pear, my friend. I do appreciate it either way. Thank you for the positivity. Thank you for yours, my friend. The love in the stream gives me goosebumps. I love it. Isn't it amazing? We are literally growing something. Like, if you want to call it, like this is a community, obviously, but I don't think we're all hippies. And I think that's the thing that's the most beautiful part about this. Like, for some reason, Lane kind of comes to mind specifically. Like, Lane is a metalhead, right? So I fucking headbanging. I'm projecting a little bit, Lane. Do excuse me if I'm being full of shit, but headbanging, plays metal guitar, listens to metal music, hears growling, like, and then he's still here with us in this love, in this space, in this like co-creation, right? So, and then we have people of 65 years old tuning into the streams, sharing love as well, and like people that have had a very, in my opinion, almost like completely contrasting way of growing up, way of living, and yet we still share these same values. Huh? Isn't that surreal to you? It's surreal to me. I hope that it can fascinate you as much as it fascinates me. Your mom rocks. She's such a beautiful lady. Like, I love her so, so much. She's the best. I like the black and white top. You did? I kind of told her that I didn't want to keep that one. I feel I have enough t-shirts, and I've really liked the button shirts as of late. Maybe I'm just being biased. Like, yeah, obviously I'm being biased, but she is the best. Now this guy's living life. I am, friend. I really am. Life is absolutely profound. We love your mom. Thank you, friend. I'll tell her. I'll definitely tell her. Love you, mom. That's a good shirt for you. I think it was a good shirt, and I didn't mind the way that it looked, but it was a t-shirt, and I think that was the one thing that I didn't approve of. Was it that? T-shirts are pretty comfortable. Maybe I've gotten used to the ritual of buttoning my shirt. Feels like I'm going to work. uh, your mom's the one. She is an absolute angel, dude. Absolute divine feminine. And she has provided for me my whole life to be able to be the person that I am today. And without her, I would be a shell of a man. And I'm so happy to have found a divine feminine of my own that makes me feel the same level of security, same level of openness. It's profound. What language was that? Afrikaans, my friend. Yeah, yeah, it was Afrikaans. It was Afrikaans. Dude, you got the Fabio vibe going on. Fabio? Isn't Fabio like some sort of artist? I'm not sure. Like, someone has to enlighten me. 420. Yeah, I'm lighting this again right now, actually. We are all worthy of love, both giving and receiving, except that daily. Yeah, friend. You are very, very right. Like, I couldn't agree with you more, actually. And I thank you, friend, for sharing your wisdom as well with all of us. I really appreciate it. I smoke every day of my life. Every day of your life, huh? You got to put a joint in the mouth at birth, bro? Huh? Checkmate, dude. Checkmate. You haven't been smoking every day of your life. But why, friend? Do you have an intention for smoking every day of your life? Do you enjoy it? Do you think it's good for you in the long run? I'm really curious what your thoughts on it are, friend. I agree. Thank you for the wholesome, friend. Ah, have a good day, my guy. Thank you, friend. I hope that you have a good day as well. Cannabis is the cure. Uh, uh, it can be to some things. Um, it's a very good cure for pain. I have family members that use it for pain. I have family members that use it for high blood pressure as well. I have family members that use it for gout or extension or extended family members, and it is so beneficial to some things. Enjoy that joint, brother. I will, my friend. The weather looks amazing there. Have a little bit of a better view, my friend. It is quite nice. The wind was really picking up just before I wanted to stream, but it calmed down. I feel just enough for right now. Most iconic hippie look, the same as the Celestine prophecy. What are you talking about, friend? You're confusing me, man. What is the Celestine prophecy? Was there a prophecy that someone dressed like me would emerge? Because I can't feel like that could be the truth, because I'm just wearing like generic clothing, dude. I bought this from stores. If I made it myself, maybe, but I don't know what you mean. Yeah, man, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you, Lane. Thankful to Reddit for giving us a platform to create this community. I'm thankful as well, actually, dude. Like, I think the coolest thing about Reddit for me is the amount of reach it has given me. It's like it's a very profound thing, and it's like being a little bit more conservative, I guess I could say, with the amount of reach. But I feel like the amount of people that we're going to touch as a community, as a collective, after these streams and before these streams, that's what's truly important. Meltmore, are your Meltmore, are you your mom's favorite? It can be our secret. No, friend. Um, my sister probably is. Either my sister or my younger brother. Yeah. I'm confident enough to say that actually. Um, is where you are relatively safe. It's actually statistically relatively dangerous, friend. Morning, brother. Off work today, hitting up that scarf shop. We love Afrikaners. Yeah. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much, man. And thank you for being here. I was actually thinking about you. Like I was wondering where you were, and I really do appreciate you, my friend. Isn't that neat? That is so cool. Just a bird making noises, and we're like, cool. A university nearby in the mountains of South Carolina. Their team name is Paladins. Furman University it is, and the chant is FU. FU. Oh, Furman University. FU. FU. Oh, that's kind of neat actually. I like that. Mm. Just for the fun. By the way, it's relaxing. I'm happy, friend. I'm happy that you are relaxed. I'm happy that you appreciate this. Lung getting burned? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Like, fortunately, cannabis does have some antibacterial properties. Not that I think there's a bunch of bacteria in my lungs, but maybe. I don't know. Better. Now I'm safe. Please don't take me seriously. I'm just joking. I'm really just joking. Thank you for the silver, friend. How often do you light up? And have you tried vaping fresh herb, not e-cig liquid? Yes, friend. I light up once a day, basically. Smoke one joint a day, and that's kind of what I'm keeping it at. And I want to get myself a dry herb vaporizer, as they call them, but only when I have the finances to do so, my friend. When I have the finances to do so. Yeah. Yeah. I have a card, so I use it for the neck and back pain. Good, friend. I hope it helps for your neck and back pain. Haven't missed a day smoking weed in like 3 years. Haven't missed a day? It's kind of impressive. Now I have like a bunch of questions for you, my friend. Do you grow for yourself? Um, do you live in a legal state? Uh, yeah, those are basically the two questions I have. Like those are the only reasons, the only ways I think it's possible for you to smoke every single day. Because maybe sometimes your plug doesn't come through, right? And maybe you just are very dedicated to smoking every single day. So you make sure you have like 3 days of stock left in advance. I don't know. I'm curious, Fred. Share with me, please. Um, haven't been smoking. It's since I was 15. I'm 38 now. Doc always tells me I'm healthy as an ox. There we go, my friend. I'm very happy to hear that, and I'm happy to know how old you are as well. I was kind of curious, at least how old your body is, right? And I think smoking at 15, uh, yeah, you haven't been. I have been smoking it since I was 15. Oh, what the fuck? Since you were 15, for some reason I read you haven't been smoking it. That is really cool as well. Like it doesn't impede your health. If you look at the lung health of cannabis smokers, actually, comparatively to cigarette smokers, there's like a day and night difference. That's my daily driver. It tastes amazing. Yeah, Bold School has a, I think the Mighty, right, Bold School? If I remember correctly. Thank you all for being here this morning. I have to leave for classes. Love you all. Thank you for being here, Ryan. I love you too, my friend. I'll see you again. 38 squad in the house. We have Bold School also at 38. Look at that. I wonder how many more we have. Have a great day. Have a great day. Definitely. Thank you, Ryan. And thank you, Bold School. Do you work? Not in the traditional sense, friend, but yeah. mm, fitting me for a 38s. Fitting name for us 38s. Bold School. Yeah, it's kind of hilarious. Uh, it's like the old school reference, but being bold instead. But I guess bold can also be the I'm big and bold, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be the losing your hair part. Hey Harley, good morning to you as well, my friend. Welcome. Um, what do you mean statistically is relatively dangerous? So, by statistics, South Africa is one of the highest murder rate countries in the whole world, and when you live on the outskirts, your statistics kind of go up. It's kind of hectic, dude. So statistically, it's relatively dangerous. That's awesome. Reminds me of Friends University of Central Kansas. Fuck, right? That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, that bird was cool, wasn't it? I was also kind of fascinated. It was like a voice almost, like something that was being said. I feel like usually the birds are just like kind of maybe talking nonsense, like, yeah, this is cool. Hey, come here. Stuff like that. And that bird was like, I say something. Life is profound. And it was just quiet again. It wasn't saying anymore. Would have kind of liked another one. Dang, you old. I hit 39 October. Look at him. Hey, I got a birthday in October. Look at that. We have October babies. Oh, they're amazing, aren't they, my friend? Have you ever done ayahuasca? I want to go on a retreat. I would like to go on one as well, my friend. That is as much as I'll say. I had bad PTSD, and I wonder if it would help. So, I'm not a medical professional, but if you do enough of your own research, I'm sure you will find the information that you're looking for, my beloved friend. My beloved friend. I live in Canada. I don't grow, but it's legal. I still get from my plug since I'm used to him before legalization. Hasn't it been legal for longer than 3 years? Maybe I'm confused. Thank you for the hugs, my friend. Have you ever met Dimitri? My fiance has PTSD, and this helped him a lot. So technically, ayahuasca is just Dimitri in its, drinkable form. Ever since I had a bad experience with a cookie, my plug dropped me. Um, I got the goods from some of my friends now. Okay, so Lane actually told me about that story. I'm sorry that he dropped you, my friend. That's kind of sucky of him. Like he was the one that kind of messed up, right? Or yeah, like I feel like he messed up a little bit. That cookie could, like that cookie was too strong, dude, too strong for it to be okay. I wonder what you did with the other half. I never asked you. What did you do with the other half of the cookie, Lane? I always make sure to have some before I run out. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. I have never heard of dimethyltryptamine being used as anything other than to have an intense trip. Yeah, Lane. Like technically, that intense trip just kind of brings you back to being aware of what you have in this reality, and when you're that aware of what you have in this reality, like it's kind of in that way healing off of trauma or PTSD. At least that's what I've heard, and I don't recommend it. But yeah, like that's how you cover yourself, right? Oh, need to cover. Make sure I don't get shot down in a safe, familiar environment with a trusted ally. Yeah, I actually agree that Lucid Guy. Bold school, fun games to go to. B is for Ben. Yeah, okay. So that's actually pretty cool, Ben. Thank you, my friend, for sharing. He got bold and bald confused. Oh, you're right, actually. You're very right, friend. I didn't even think of that at all. So bold, the O one is actually the being, brave one technically, or being bold, I guess. Like stay armed all the time, dangerous, or just stay aware of your surroundings, kind of thing. Like stay armed all the time, dangerous, my friend. unfortunately, unfortunately, depending on where you live here in the states, starting to get decriminalized. The Minosa bark is legal to have. Okay, so you can basically do your own extractions. Whoa, dude! Thank you, Lane. You should get a bird feeder for your background. We have a bird feeder for the background, my friend. It's just like a whiles away, and the birds won't really get that close to humans. They have too much space here. They're too wild, which is perfect. Mm, I have experience with them and love them so much. Good, very good, my friend. If you still feel like you're not healing as much as you need to, and you've already experienced them, I think it's a good thing to further explore. How to get rid of hate? Yeah, Raccoon says love. He's very right. But to get rid of hate, friend, you have to forgive. That's truly the only way. That's truly the only way. Always be in a safe environment and a healthy state of mind. Yeah, always. Just not just when you're taking psychedelics. Just be in that healthy state of mind and safe environment. Like I know it's not always possible. I guess it's still our choice to enter unsafe states. But safety, I believe, is relative to where you are emotionally as well. Actually, I research a lot these days. Good friend. I'm getting bored. I always get banned from Reddit. Okay, maybe you should stop doing what gets you banned from Reddit, friend. uh, oh, I threw out in the middle of the experience. Yeah, I can actually imagine. You were probably like, hell no, like, no, 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 no. Pro, third account here with 1 month. It seems you have the same problem. Why are you guys getting banned? What are you doing on Reddit? I thought Reddit can, like, you can basically do anything on Reddit. Like, are you saying mean things on streams? I know that that's one way to get banned. I dry vape too. I use the vape leftovers for canna butter. So, like, tell me about that, friend. Do you need to use more of the like after material to make canna butter? Because I know that people do that, but is the canna butter nice? Is it effective? Is it like a more mild experience? I wonder how much of the THC actually gets vaporized, and how much you actually get in your canna butter. I'm really curious. Hi, the smoke from a joint contains three times more tar than a standard cigarette and 5 times more carbon monoxide. The marijuana smoke hits the lung at a higher temperature too. Okay, that's very interesting, friend. So, can you then maybe explain to me as well why, if you look at a non smoker, a cigarette smoker, and a weed smoker, and you look at all of their lungs, the weed smoker has the highest oxygen capacity. So the amount of air they can take in with each single breath. And why do the lungs also look so different? Like, if you look at the comparison between a weed smoker's lungs and a cigarette smoker's lungs, it's like a day and night difference. I'm really curious. Like, I'm not saying what you're saying is untrue. I'm just wondering about the external or the extra parts about it. The sound effects again, please. You'll have to go to the YouTube video and see the sound effects. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Um, I used Dimitri for neck and back pain only. I swear. It's been legal in Canada since 2018. I've been smoking since few years before that. That's really cool, my friend. So you're a regular one. Canada rocks as far as plants and fungi. Yeah, they do. They're woke. They're really cool, actually. Hey Mose, welcome, friend. Thank you for being here. I'm so going to have to check out this one on YouTube. Please do, friend. I feel like it was a good one. We shared some good information, had some good chats. Reckon brother, I was a scout in the army. Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. I got banned for speaking my mind. Are you serious? Did you try and share war secrets on Reddit and that's why they banned you? That's kind of ridiculous. I use my AVB for compost in my weed grows. Okay, that's kind of cool. But do you use it after you've extracted the canna butter from it? How does that work? So basically, I can tell you as well, Bold School. I'm not sure if he's still here. Oh, he is. He is still here. Or her, or the friend is still here. So basically, you just put your bud in the butter, then you filter it off, and you can kind of like float it on top of water because you don't want your material. Actually, I don't think I should be teaching you how to do this stuff. Now that I think about it, wait a second. Maybe I should. mm. My head has been mass chaos, and from what I just scrolled into, you have a good message today. I feel that it is, my friend. I feel that it is. Thank you for sharing your love as well. I hope that the mass chaos in your mind goes away. It is temporary. Remember that, Maria. I'm straight up about to look up what these lungs look like. Do, please, friend. Too many variables. The rap takes a big part of the research if you look into it. Okay. The rap takes a big part of the research if you look into it. That's really interesting. I quit vaping cannabis because the vape oil was doing something bad. I thought I had COVID. What? Was it like you just got like super bad coughs or something? That's really weird. And were you vaping like those little chamber things that had the oil inside of it? Because I don't think those are very healthy, especially if you don't know where they come from. Dude, I have to research that. If weed smokers' lungs can take in more oxygen, they may help for screaming. Like, it's actually true. That is actually really something that's true. I think it's an oxygen capacity thing. I think that's the word. So maybe it's literally something that metalheads would actually then have to, or not have to, I guess, or want to partake in to expand their lung capacities. Vape dry herb, not liquid. Yeah, I agree. It's about 1/4 as potent, so you just boil 4 times the amount of leftovers. Okay, that makes about sense. I was thinking it. I press my own rosin now. That sounds a lot better, my friend. I think that sounds great, actually. Yes, I have been daily smoking weed since I was 14, and now I'm 34. Now it's about 20 years and about to have an operation where they're going to remove a part of my lung. That's terrible, my friend. I'm so sorry. Meltmore, I was starting to take notes. You were starting to take notes? Don't make me feel bad for stopping, my friend. Lamar alchemy class. Yeah, you see, I can't just alchemy class it up here. Like, I'll probably get banned or something as well. Really sorry to hear that. But how long have you been smoking cigarettes, though? Yeah, I'm also kind of curious about that. If you've been smoking cigarettes and weed together, like, that's obviously going to contribute to your lungs. Where have you been working? In what environments have you been working? Have you been needing to wear a respirator for your work? Have you been wearing a respirator for your work? There's so many factors in lung health. So many of them. Like, my dad has hectic lungs, but he's never smoked a day in his life. He only recently started smoking cannabis for his like blood pressure, and his lungs are bad because he was working in the mining industry, so he had to go underground and he was breathing dust particles. So that stuff wrecks your lungs as well, unfortunately. I'll tell you guys how. No, I'm not going to read that. Please tell them. No cigarettes, just weed. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. I hope that the piece of your lung that gets removed uh, doesn't affect your breathing. Yeah, bro, I couldn't breathe at night. Fluid in my lungs, quit vaping, and got it better after, like, yeah, I'm so happy to hear that, friend. Because if it doesn't get made properly, or they leave some of the solvents and stuff in it, it can be really hectic for you. Hey Ben, aka Old School. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to try and remember as well, Ben. I meditate a lot with to lol. I think that'll help to heal my body from within. I think we have the capacity to, my friend. But I feel like we have had some good time today. Thank you so much for being here with me for as long as you were. I want to leave you with a message, and I think it's gonna be the same one that I started the stream with. I just have to find it again. Here it is. When someone asks you, "Who are you?" answer this: I am the expression of love and form. I have never been born, and I will never taste death. I am infinite and eternal. I shine forth as a sunbeam to the sun. I am the effect of God's love, and I stand before you to love you, my friends. Thank you so much for being here with me for as long as you were. I hope to see you again tomorrow.